If you guys are looking to buy safe, cheap, and fast coins, don't forget to check out buyfifacoins.com. They have coins for all different types of consoles at really good prices. Don't forget also to use Fangs for your 5% discount, link in the description down below. Take your time doing some ASMR cat drinking water. Hey guys, how's it going? It is Fangs, and today this is going to be a different style of video, not FIFA related, even though you saw the coin intro at the beginning, that was for FIFA. I swear this cat does not stop drinking water. You're probably going to hear her water drinking ASMR in the background. So, I saw a video from Calfreezy, and it was called like, my most followed Twitter followers. And so I was like, you know what? I'd really like to know what this was like. They used to have apps and stuff for this, but now I guess I have too many followers, and so I can't use the apps for it if you have over 75,000 followers. So luckily, I went and I did some researching, and I went through all of these different videos before I found out that there is a Twitter profile by a guy of the name Sekwa, I believe is how you pronounce it. You'll probably see his like page pop up, but he has like an API program that he runs where he was able to do it for me. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll have a link to him in the description down below. I wanted to see who my top followers, like I know that I have like some pretty, you know, high names up there, but it's mostly like friends that I've had from before, so like JJ on all those. So I wanted to go through and see who I had on here. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, you want to see more content like this, don't forget the thumbs up button, really helps me out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, by the way. Okay, let's look and see who our top 30 Twitter followers are. All right, so the lucky first one happens to be Xbox Support. I guess a lot of people will be following Xbox Support. So my number 30 has 1.4 million followers. I follow them obviously because I've had tons of issues with Xbox Support, especially when it comes to FIFA related stuff. So Xbox Support is my number 30. How boring is that, man? Like, I'm probably gonna have a few of those in here. You know there's gonna be a couple of those, maybe like 5. I don't know, maybe like 5 or so of those in here. Number 29, oddly, I saw this video from him, and he happens to be number 29 on my list. The man, the myth, the legend, Calfreezy, who I have known since way back when. Probably one of the first people I ever met in the YouTube community. He has 1.5 million followers on there. He follows 792 people. That's a good ratio. You know, on Twitter, for some reason, people like to keep the good ratio, because if you have 1.5 million and then you follow 1.5 million, then you're pretty much just kind of like a fake follow for follow account, you know, and that just, it doesn't make sense. Moving on up to number 28, we've got a member of the Sidemen, Josh Zerker, another person. I've known him not as long as Calfreezy, but nearly. Like, I met him a couple of months later. I had no idea what he looked like because he always did that little scream mask thing. And he came up to me at EGX, I believe is what we're at, in London. And he was like, hey, what's up, Jesse? And I was like, who are you? And it was Josh, and he didn't tell me, and I was like, oh my God. But I've been pretty good friends with Josh for a while now, and kind of just waiting for his engagement with Freya, you know? Waiting for that to happen. Number 27 is another one of those accounts where you're like, really? It's YouTube Gaming, which I love YouTube Gaming. Obviously, I'm on YouTube and I do gaming, so it kind of makes sense. But they have 1.5 million, which makes them my 27. Number 26 is American Airlines. Like, what? I figured they follow me. I've had some situations with flying in the past. Primarily, I think one time whenever I was doing my million sub video, I was flying down to Costa Rica, and like they tried to cancel all my tickets and all this stuff. And they probably followed me based on that. But they follow 107,000 people, so that does not make me feel that special. 25, Tyler Code Wildcat. I've actually never met I Am Wildcat. I know his girlfriend a whole lot better than I know him, but he's got 1.677 million subscribers. He follows only like 1,000, so you know, it makes me feel a little bit special. Not to mention, look at him, he's chatting a banana in the pic. That's like perfect, but we have never, I'm almost positive we have never talked, but I at least know his girlfriend, and she's cool. Number 24, T. Martin. This is a recent follow. So me and T. Martin were both supposed to be at the same place at the same time, and we probably would have met there, me, him, and his girlfriend. And my husband would have been there too, but it didn't work out. I was at the Gamers Bay tournament in the Cayman Islands, and I was supposed to be able to live stream there. And then I got there and I wasn't able to live stream at all. So I was talking to him about it and like, hey, last time you were here, were you able to live stream? And he was like, absolutely not. So I got on the first flight back home because obviously my mixer contract and all of that meant way more to me than being on that beautiful, amazing beach. But maybe next year, who knows? Maybe I'll get to be at Gamers Bay next year. Number 23, Bazinga. I feel like all the sidemen are gonna be on here. Have you noticed that in like a lot of Bazinga's pictures recently, he loves to flip off the camera now? Like, what is going on here, Ethan? Why do you have to be so hostile? Stop flipping me off in the camera. Number 22, Preston, also known as TNBR Frags. I don't even know. TRBN Frags. I don't know. Preston plays. Preston has 1.77 million. We lived in the same city. I'm not sure he lives in Fort Worth anymore. I feel like he lives in Dallas, but we lived in the same city for a while. We were possibly gonna meet and hook up through Lachlan and Vicstar, but it just never worked out. But we follow each other, which is cool. Number 21, Obito. When did you change your name to Obito? Toe Jizzle, 1.8 million. The sweetest sideman of them all. I love me some Toe Jizzle. And of course, you guys know how I met the Simon. I met him like through Josh and through all the guys, but he's awesome. Number 20, Pornhub Aria. What? I guess they follow 10,000 people. Guys, I swear to you, I am not trying to get into Pornhub. I promise you that is not the case. I'm not doing any like that pregnant fetish Pornhub stuff, but they popped up here at number 20. Like maybe, I don't know who Pornhub Aria is, but she's got 1.92, or I don't know if it's a he or she, they got 1.9 million followers, but they follow like 10,000. That's still a pretty okay ratio. Number 19 is Deji, 2 million. Deji hit 2 million. That's pretty freaking sick. Deji, obviously the brother of KSI. We all know who Deji is. You guys know who Deji is. I love Deji, even through all the crazy that went through, with all the diss tracks. Deji's a nice guy. Number 18, Vicstar. So Vicstar, I feel like, would have more followers than a lot of the other sidemen because he has all like the Click Crew and all the different other fan base that he has. But he's still number 18, 2.1 million. That is freaking massive. Vicstar is my number 18. 646-506-3390 text. What is that? Hold on. Let's look at this really quick. Who are you? He follows 2.3 million people. It is followed by 4.4. What? These type of profiles right here make 0 sense to me. Like 0 sense. Number 16, the son that I gave birth to through immaculate conception. It is Miniminter sitting at that hot 2.4. He's on his way up to 2.5 million, but sitting at 2.4. We have number 16, Miniminter. 15, Beats by Assassin. This is another one of those accounts where I feel like, look at that. They follow 2.9 million and they're followed by 2.4. It's a follow for follow account. Like, it's not, are they even, they're not verified. Like, what is the point of doing this? I don't know what happens or what comes out of this. Actor, director for new movie, market, but never heard of it. Never heard of it. King Batch at number 14. King Batch was like a Vine star. I think now he's been hitting it up on TikTok. I've seen him in a couple of movies as well, and then he was in the Sidemen match. I met him at the actual, at the Challenger Games. So that's where I met him there. And he's a really nice guy. Like, sometimes you'll walk into people that you don't know about and you'll think like, man, maybe they're probably like an a-hole because like they're so big or whatever, but he was real nice. Number 13 is 100 Thieves Nade Shot. That's a big account right there. Like, he went, I've known 100 Thieves Nade Shot since he was like 14 or 15 years old. We used to kind of get into it on the Game Battles forums a little bit. I remember this whole story. I'm not going to bring it back up to him, but I remember this whole story of something that he had to do on the Game Battles forums to be able to stay on it because he might have got kicked off. But he has literally went from being like this 14-year-old little twerpy nerdy looking kid who worked at McDonald's to like CEO of 100 Thieves, probably multi-millionaire. It's crazy. Number 12, we have Twitter verified. I mean, obviously, if you're going to be verified on Twitter, then you're probably followed by Twitter verified. And they follow 345,000 people. I wonder if that's how many, or actually there's gotta be more than that verified on Twitter. There's gotta be. Number 11, Rice Gum. I don't know. I've never met him. We might have talked for a second when I try to think about it. I don't think so. But he followed me kind of during the time of like the diss track stage. I think I followed him and he followed me back, which is nice of him, but I don't feel like I've heard anything out of him recently. Like, what happened? I was so entertained by your diss tracks and I love to react to them, so please make a diss track. Number 10, this was like number 21 for Cal Freezy, so that's how you know he's followed by way more followed people than me. It is Road to Shaw, one of the first Sidemen I ever met. Also met him when he was like 14 or 15. crazy how much he has blown up. Like, he can upload once a year and the whole world's like, yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing. But number 10 is Rotoshaw. Number 9, Chad Ochocinco. This one was like kind of startling to me because I followed football a lot growing up, and he's obviously, or was, an NFL football player, but he's also a big FIFA person and he loves to play FIFA. So he was supposed to play me in FIFA. He's always run scared. Chad, I feel like you're always running scared. You're supposed to play me in FIFA and you haven't done it yet. You need to play me in FIFA. Number 8, Logan Paul, who of course I've reacted to so much of his content, and I've had like where I disliked him because of the whole Suicide Force thing, and then like I like kind of felt bad, and then I met him in real life. I don't know if you've met him recently in person because he did the Challenger Games. That's the whole reason he added me, because I was doing that. But he's really nice. He's a really nice person. Like, you can't, now that I can't like have that hostility thinking toward him because I've met him in real life and I know that he's actually a nice guy. Right above him, oddly, at number 7, there's 5.3 million and 5.445. Of course, my cat's gonna come here and try to pop off. Stop popping off. We have KSI, who is one of like my longest YouTube friends that I've had, and he is my number 7. I figured he'd be up there like close to my number 1. But number 7, do you want to look? Look, there's KSI. That's a big deal. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. Number 6, Casper Lee, the South African man that is Casper Lee. I've met him quite a few times through KSI and those guys at like different events. I think it's been a while actually since I've talked to him at the one of the Arsenal matches when they played Barcelona in the Champions League. Life goes by so fast, guys. I feel like that was like 3 or 4 years ago. Number 5, Twitch.tv. How lame and boring is that? I'm glad that they still follow me. Twitch is where I kind of got my start. They were Justin TV, and then I kind of got my start on that. Now I'm streaming on Caffeine TV. If you guys want to go, link in the description down below. We're about to hit our first 500 followers, and we're giving away a $100 gift card when we do that. Just saying. Number 4, Callum Hood from 5 Seconds of Summer, I think is what this is. Callum Hood. When this guy's followed me for a while. When this guy first followed me, he had like, I had all these fangirls messaging me like, can you tell Callum that I said this, or that? I'm like, who are you? Like, how did you even know that he followed me? He follows 15,000 people. I don't know how many he followed in, but who are you and how did you know this? He's a big deal, apparently in Australia. Big deal. Number 3 is UFC. I think it's because they thought that I looked like Holly Holmes, and they thought they were following Holly Holmes, and they were like, you know what? Hit the follow button, and then they're like, well, we realize it's not, but we feel bad, and we don't want to unfollow her, so the Holly Holmes lookalike is followed by UFC. Number 2, Game of Thrones. I loved this TV show so much. I put my heart and soul into this TV show, and the final season was the death of me. It was not good. If they would have ended it at the time where Arya shanked the guy, then it would have been good, but it went past that, and it was, for me, it was just not good. I don't want to talk about it. Number 1, Rockstar Games. So like my top ones for all these companies, Rockstar Games, 10.3 million. Why? Because their games are amazing. Red Dead's, GTA's, they just make great content, and they're amazing to their people that they support. Like, I don't know if you can see it back here, my freaking calendar from GTA back there, where they made my birthday month a snake, which I still don't appreciate that. Rockstar Games. I'm just saying. Alright guys, so that is it right there. My cat is sitting here changing her butt on the screen. That is my top 30 followed Twitter followers. That's pretty crazy. Like, some of them, I kind of like, I forgot that they had followed me, so it was a little bit of a flashback. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, like I said, the thumbs up button lets me know that you're enjoying the content. Turn it blue. Don't forget to make some comments in the comments down below for some different types of videos you guys might want to see me do. If you're liking the real life stuff, I might flip it up, you know, and do the FIFA in real life again. I just don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, see you guys later.